My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I'm Victoria II, legal heir to the British Crown. And this is a message directly to Elizabeth, who's occupying my home, living off my money. She's a thief of the highest caliber. She's given away, sold out the British. And I want to ask her here, too. It's my money she spent. She's wearing clothes here's my shoes I've had for 2.5 years. They're hiking shoes. That's all I have, shoes-wise. I can't afford that. I'm kept without money. Um, well, she's part of the New World Order, and people think she's great. You can afford to smile when you're getting away with the biggest theft and hijacking in history. Her son Charles is part of the New World Order, and look at them. Pack of thieves living off of my money in hell and my father's and the Brits. Now then, I'm going to go here. This is the descendants of King George V and Queen Mary. So George V is my grandfather. Here, where my father is supposed to be, what it says is Edward, Duke of Windsor, King Edward VIII, abdicated in 36 and married Wallace Warfield Simpson, which is a total lie, a 99-year seal put on it. My father, it should read, my father, Edward VIII King, was married to Claudia O'Keeffe, an American, sister to artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Now then, I was born in 39. That's not there, obviously. And I was born Victoria II, and I am the legal heir. And this 99-year seal was put on it. Now then, instead, it falls here, and it's given to the illegal George VI, Elizabeth's father, who helped in my kidnapping, helped the New World Order, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Bilderbergers, Kennedy, and here's where he was planning my kidnapping. This is her father, my uncle. Took down his own brother. He's meeting in 39, the year I was born. So I'm not even listed there. Now then, my question is, this is my father, the real King Edward VIII, who was married to my mom. I don't have a picture of her, Georgia O'Keeffe's sister. I want to say this real quick, though. This is the double. Let me go ahead and do this. That married the spy Wallace Simpson. And this is how history has recorded it. I only found out in 1983 about my kidnapping. I wanted to say this, though, and not lose anything here in the video, get it confused. The British and the FBI were in on it here, the ones, so you can make your own assumptions. But when I was doing a book on mind control, in 78, when Larry Flint was shot, and I mean, there's a bunch of them that happened before then. But I was doing the book, and I was living at Moonraker Apartments in 78. And the name of the manuscript that never was published was MV A License to Kill. Now, the British followed up with 007 movies, Moonraker, and then A License to Kill with Timothy Dalton. Now, then, that was afterwards, so they backed me up in this. April the 1st of 80, I was still full of antifreeze, worked for Fred Simpson, across the state line. I'm leaving out all this. I should have died and all that. And my kids, I don't know where they are, the illegal acts that took place. I'm working for Fred Simpson, the district attorney in Huntsville, Madison County. Madison, Wisconsin's where my mother, Claudia O'Keeffe, Georgia O'Keeffe's sister, was born. Married my father. My father, King Edward VIII, never married the illegal, well, this word for it, Simpson, Wallace Simpson, American spy. She married an imposter. My uncle helped in it. Elizabeth has kept, she's never answered questions. That's my point. I wish somebody would have asked her, cornered her, because they just don't talk about it. Can you believe all this? You don't see what this country has done to me. They have tortured me and my sons, Mark and Scott, from day one. Um, Ask her why I'm not listed um, under the genealogy sheet of the royal family. Why she's above the law. She won't answer you. Um, why the 99-year seal was put on King Edward VIII, which it was illegal. It was all a lie. Why my birth? I mean, I'm sure if you could get somebody to run it, my DNA would really match. How would I have ever known if the British hadn't told me, and some German family I have? Now then, I don't have this a prepared speech or anything here. Um, so I may have confused a few things, or not confused them, but jump back and forth where you're not following me. I guess the main point is she's part of the New World Order. She sold out Great Britain. So why is this okay with everyone? She's been filmed, and it's on video. I have pictures of it myself, or a friend of mine does. But it's been on TV, where she's part of the New World Order, and so is Charles. So they sold out the British. They sold out me, the real monarch, and my father, Edward VIII. And this is who people look up to and admire. She's walking in my shoes. She couldn't spend a day in the hell I have spent here because of her. But nobody wants to look at a picture of a monarch unless you're Americans, and they kind of think it's a joke, most of them. Me climbing the Appalachian Trail, freezing, begging on the side of the road. And I want to get back to this. When I was brought, no, I'm not going to get into that. It's the torture, and I hope that somebody will force her in front of a camera that can be, if you can get past the Rockefellers and Rothschilds who control your media, ask her who's the real monarch. Isn't it Victoria II, King Edward's daughter, the eighth, the real one?